In this video, I'm going to show you how to create new levels and how to edit the heights of the new and the existing levels. I'm currently in my Revit project. I've created a grid in plan. And as you can see here on the left, I've got a level 1, a level 2, and a site view under my floor plans. Now, to create new levels, what we want to do is go to one of the elevations. So I'm going to go to the south. So I'll be looking from this direction towards the north. Double click there. And as you can see, there are two level datums that are already in the project. So the first thing that I'm going to do is click on them and drag them over to the right. Okay, and I'll also bring them in a little bit closer to column line number 1. Okay, so we have level 1 and level 2, and the defaults are 0 feet 0 inches and 10 feet 0 inches for those two levels. The way to create a new level is to come to the architecture ribbon, click on level, and I won't worry too much about the height that they are because I'm going to be changing them. I'm going to drag this over so it aligns with the other two. And you can see that it's created a level name called level 3, and that level is now one of the levels listed under the floor plan views. Right now, I'm going to make a couple of changes. For one thing, I'm going to change this level here. So it's going to the next number, which is 3. I'm going to change it to 0. We may change this later, but for now, we can have them at least so they make sense, 0, 1, 2, 3, and 4 as we go up the building. And I'm also going to change, okay, it's going to ask if you want to change it in all the corresponding views, and you just click on yes. I'm also going to change the dimension, or at least the height of this datum. I'm going to change it to -9 feet 4 inches, okay? Now to change those, just click on them. Okay, so if I needed to change the 0, 0, for example, I just click on it and I can edit them. Now why -9 feet 4 inches? Well, we'll get into a little bit more detail about that later. All right, I'm going to add a couple more. The next one I'm going to add will be above level 2, and we're going to have that one be level number 3. So I go back to the architecture ribbon, click on levels, and again, I'm not so concerned about the height because I'm going to change them and place this here. So it's defaulting to level 3. I'm going to make this height 18 feet 5 inches. And while I'm here, I'm also going to make a change to the height for level 2. I'll click on this and change that value. Oops, I don't want it to shift like that, so I'm going to Control Z to bring it back. Okay, just make sure you click on the number you want to change. 1 foot 7 and 7. It's going to be 10 feet 1 inch 1 and 7/8 inches. Okay, so that's how it should look. And again, we'll get back to this later of why this strange fraction. Okay, and I'm going to make one more. And this one, go back to architecture, level, put across. This one will be level 4. And again, we'll change all these later. And I'm going to make it 30 feet. Okay, now my vertical grid really wants to be above that. So I'm going to click on one of them and I'm going to pull that up a little bit. Don't want to make it too high, but we want it to clear that top datum and then bring it slightly below the level 0 datum. Okay, so the south elevation looks fine. I'm going to scroll down and I'm going to go take a look at the others. I'll start with the east, double click on that. Bring that up a little bit so it's above level 4. And we'll continue to make adjustments with these. The horizontal datum does not need to run that far. I'm just going to bring it almost just a little bit past column line C, and I'll bring these over. I want to clear the numbers so they're just to the right of column line A. I'll go to the north view. Let's see here. I'll bring this in just a little bit. And I'll bring these over a little bit. So you're just clicking on the circle that appears and then dragging them. Let's bring it over a little bit further so that 10 feet is clear of the column line. Okay, south was already done. West view. We'll repeat a few of these revisions. And that's it for this video.